Capricorn. Welcome into your reading. This is going to be a general message for you guys. I am recording in February, so this may be February energy for you. If you're listening outside of February, then there was a reason for that, and my intention is that you came across this video, and that's because there is a message here for you. So let's get started. We have some oracle cards here on the table already. We pulled the card of Mars and Chiron. Then we have the Nectar from the Wild Unknown Archetypes deck. And we have 31, the card of Celebration from the Santa Muerte Oracle. So a few things are coming up for me here. So at this time, February 2025, we have a Mars Chiron square, okay? And this is happening in the 18 to 19 degrees of a couple cardinal signs, all right? So we have Mars in Cancer retrograde right now, squaring Chiron in Aries, all right? So you are definitely in the mix as a fellow cardinal sign, creating a T-square at this time. So the Capricorns that I'm picking up on especially, and especially if you have 18 to 19 degrees of Capricorn in your chart, then you may be feeling this energy very prominently. Okay, so what is happening right now with these two planets is there is an opportunity to heal. All right, so Mars in Cancer going retrograde is pretty much telling us that we're revisiting or looking at something that we once were working on before, right? Hence the retrograde. And we're sort of going back to it, seeing if we can make some adjustments or seeing if we can actually get it done, right? Maybe you started something that you were really passionate about before and it just didn't pan out, it didn't work out, or you couldn't start it because there were other things going on, something like that. So there's sort of a revisiting situation happening here at this time. But that's also happening because there's an opportunity to learn a lesson around this situation and to also do some healing work around that as well. I'm feeling that with the Nectar card, I don't know if I feel the Capricorn that I'm reading for right now has sort of gotten over the hump of the pain from the healing and is now focusing on what makes them feel good. Okay, I'm hearing the sweet spot with this Nectar card, right? So you're hanging around people that make you feel good, that bring good energy into your life. You're going places, your environment, you're creating an environment that is high vibing or, you know, is just lighter in energy. So it helps to heal some of these wounds that you're revisiting with this Mars retrograde. There could be some temperamental moments. There could be some arguments. Mars is in Cancer, so there's some, you know, emotional, sensitive, very touchy, a little oversensitive, or a little emotionally manipulating or passive aggressive energy here, while Mars is retrograde in the sign of Cancer. And so this may be some projection, okay? And on top of the fact that it is a T-square here, it's also your opposite sign. So Mars is opposite of wherever your Capricorn is placed in your birth chart. So let's just say you're a Capricorn rising. This Mars retrograde is happening in your 7th house, which does have to do with relationships and other people. So you may be having a hard time with your person or relating to others or others relating to you right now. But it is, again, like I said, an opportunity for you to learn something. And in most cases, especially with the 1st and 7th house, it is having to do with how you show up, learning something about you through the reflection or via the reflection of the other person. All right. So relationships that come into our lives, that's what they really are. People that come into our lives, the people that we meet, are here to show us something about ourselves. The celebration card, I think that you're feeling really good about this time of your life right now, even if you are going through this healing process. I think that you see the opportunity to heal. You have an open mind here. If you did clash with someone, or you recently experienced hardship of some sort with the Mars retrograde, you're seeing the lesson. You're seeing how you can transform that negative into a positive at this time. And you're fixing it. Okay, so even though this is the card of celebration, it also has to do with being open to making corrections. Even if you are holding on to your goal or your values or your thought process when you were going into this, like that's still there. But being open to the fact that you may need to course correct or change something, and not make that change a perceived negative situation, right? Like sort of have fun with it and be light with it and find the sweet spot when it comes to that whole scenario of something that you are needing to work on or fix or correct, change in some way. So it's like, it makes me feel like you created something, you're sort of looking at it, and this could be literal. This could be an artistic thing. This could be a project. This could even be like your relationships with somebody or, something like that. But you've created something, but now you're sort of just like looking at it and reevaluating it and thinking to yourself, how can I get back to making this fun again or feeling good about this again? Bringing back the light, bringing back the love, bringing back the passion, bringing back the laughter and the smiles, and like it's finding the sweet spot, as I said. Okay, so we will see what other cards are coming through to let us know or validate some of this energy. All right, so let's take a look at your personal energy, taking a look at the Capricorn's general energy, mind, heart, body, soul. What is the most important message for the Capricorn to know at this time? Who am I picking up on today? Please, Capricorn, come through. Capricorn. Personal energy at this time of the reading, at this time that they're listening to this reading, please. And their personal energy for the Capricorn. 7 of Pentacles, exactly. This is that course correcting, reevaluating, throwing everything out on the table and saying, okay, this is what I'm left with. This is what I'm faced with. This is what I got to work with. How can I make this better, right? You're looking at ways to make something better. Maiden of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. Yeah, there's that fun and excitement and enthusiasm and the willingness to do it, even if it's new or even if you have to start from scratch or even if it's in the idea phases or something like that, right? Like I can do this. I think that you have all the confidence that that you're capable, that you have support and you're able to do this thing. And then you also have the 10 of Pentacles. Beautiful. I think in your personal energy, you're solid, stable. There is a level of contentment and maybe some appreciation or feeling sort of accomplished, I'm getting with the 10 of Pentacles. This could be a family project, or there could be other people involved, especially people in the home. A lot of activity. I'm feeling a lot of energy, a lot of communication. I think that people are looking up to you right now. I think that people are following your lead. You may be giving people advice or just sort of like waiting on them to come to you. I think that you have someone in your life that is really, what is the word? Like they admire you very much. I think that they adore you in some way, or maybe you them, I don't know. But this could be like a friend, a sidekick, or just someone in your general surroundings that maybe you hang out with a lot or something like that. But there's a lot of like, what is it, like looking up to you, right? Someone is looking up to you. What else? Yeah, just making money is, I don't know, I'm hearing making money. Like that is the focus. That's what you're working on. You're trying to find beauty in a sticky situation. You're trying to find how you can transmute something that is hurtful, painful, and flourish. Yeah, that's strong. How can you flourish in spite of a hurtful, painful situation? I think only a Capricorn would think that, right? Like, can do that. That, it's like, okay, well, oh, well, like, this is what I'm faced with. Like, dang, but what can I do with it? Now what? Like, what's next? I'm feeling like somebody is like, okay, well, whatever, what's next? And I think that that is the right mentality to have at this time. Let's see. All right, let's keep pulling cards. What is in the environment of the Capricorn, please? I feel like someone in your life is coming out of the shadows, or maybe you're the one coming out of the shadows. It's like a little peek. Maybe you've been in this smoky, gray, dark area, a gray area. Something's been in a gray area, so it's not very defined, and you're peeking out of it. I feel like you're coming out of this undefined situation. And it's like you're ready to move on. You're ready to work. You're ready to be busy. You want to be active. You want to move around. I'm hearing cultivate. You're trying to cultivate. So create something. All right. In your environment, you have a Queen of Wands. You have a 3 of Pentacles and a Page of Cups. So you have 2 pages here coming through, 2 maidens. If this is another person, which it can be because this is the energy that is in your surroundings, in your external. This person is very fiery, okay? Very passionate, very intense, grabs the attention of the people around them, male or female. They enter a room and everybody knows who they are or that they are there. Their presence is known and their presence is felt. They're a little wild. They like to get things done. They like to finish something, like have tasks, or not to say that they like to have tasks, but like I'm getting the energy of completion, like they are completing things. I think 2 people are coming together to build something for sure. This may be new. Okay, so the energy of something brand new is coming through. I feel that you and this person have a lot in common, and there's an emotional connection or an emotional tie between you and them, and you're trying to cultivate, right? Grow something here. It's like you and them equals something higher, greater good, ascension, something that is of higher quality, of higher substance, something that has longevity, but with a really good foundation. And that's the other energy here with this card here of celebration, is like working together, coming together with people to build something, right? Because this card is saying that something is different, something changed. You were creating something, you had a plan, and somehow, some way, there was a change to that plan. But you're still working on it, right? You're open to the change. You're open to the ideas of how to fix the thing or do the thing. Whoever it is in your surroundings has that answer, has the capability, has something to offer, something to bring to the table. And so I think it makes you feel at ease. It makes you feel like you can trust this person, like you're in good hands, that they can take care of you, something like that, or vice versa. This person does feel very protective. All All right. Very intense, very quick to react, quick temper, quick sort of anger. But I'm not seeing it as you. It's just more of like on watch, on guard. Probably there's something about this person's energy that's in your life that because they are in your life, you can rest and you can go through this healing process. It's like if, let's just say you're healing, you're doing some kind of healing work or something like that, and they're like watching the door or like, you know, it's like, oh, don't go in there, right? Like she's busy or he's busy, like right? So there's something about the protective nature of this Queen of Wands, male or female person in your life. But very, like I said, big presence, big energy with this person here. And again, there's an emotional connection. All right. So let's go and get some more details. We're going to take a look at the rest of the month. So the next 30 days, here's that 7 of Wands again. Did this come out? Yeah. I'm sorry. 7 of Pentacles. So yeah, the theme here with you is course correcting, reevaluating, redoing something that you couldn't get done, completing something, getting rid of what no longer is required, getting rid of the things that are not conducive for the thing that you are cultivating. And then being left with what is conducive to that, and then really working on it. And it's just like, okay, well, what are we going to do with what is left over? You know, how are we going to put this to work? You have the Queen of Wands. I'm sorry. Geez, I'm getting all of these suits wrong. You have a Queen of Cups. Yeah, the energy of waiting for results for sure. How are these not? With 3 of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Cups could be you. It could be someone else. You know, this is a Cancer energy. We already spoke about Cancer coming through in your reading because Mars retrograding in Cancer. So from an emotional, sensitive, psychic, nurturing, feminine perspective, what is it that you are reevaluating at this time? What is it that you're redoing at this time? Maybe you felt a certain way about someone, or you felt a certain way about a situation, and you've changed your mind. I'm getting that strong because the feelings are coming through here with this Cancer energy. So you felt something and now you feel different about it, okay, with this retrograde. Instinctively, I'm feeling that even though you changed your mind and you don't feel the same way, the work that you did previously is already done. It's already set in motion. So you may have to be like coming up with a plan of some sort, or, you know, something to like either stop the thing or figure out how you can I'm hearing deliver it to where it's like of your liking or something like that. I don't know if some of you are like transporting something, because it's like delivering. So there's a route, like I'm getting a change of route, and this could be metaphorically or literally. There's like a change of route. You were once going here, but now you don't feel like it. So now you're going there instead, right? But you already made promises, or you've already said that you were going to do the thing. And now it's like, dang, how do you get out of it? Or how can you do both anyway, or something like that. It's almost as though the universe steps in and it's just like, don't worry. It seems like something is going wrong. It seems like you're changing your mind. So now it's like, dang, I already set this thing in motion, but I don't want to go that way anymore. I don't want to do this thing anymore. I want to do this now. what do I do about this thing, right? The universe is telling me here that what you started and either didn't want to finish or couldn't finish, or something's happening here with that situation, like where you stopped, you were supposed to stop there. Like, don't allow, how can I say, like, that was the end of your job. Does that make sense? So let's just say this is let's use like an obligation, for example, right? Like, you were going to help someone move. Let's just say this is an example. You're going to help someone move, and you got to the point where you help them pack, right? But you had every intention to help them move the stuff, right? Physically. But now you don't want to do that anymore. Okay. Like, the universe is like, don't worry. Like, all your job was just to help them pack, right? That's where I need you to stop. Okay. The rest of it, the universe has a plan for. Okay. Let's say this is a relationship. It's like you wanted to go toward this relationship and you wanted to go all in with this relationship, but somewhere along the line you felt different. And then now you want to stop. So the universe is coming in saying, don't worry. That's as far as you needed to go with this person, right? Stop there. The universe has a plan for the rest of it. Does that make sense? So that's how it's feeling. That's how it's coming through really strongly here with the Wheel of Fortune. So I don't know what that is in your life. If this is your reading, you'll know exactly what that is. So I think that for whoever that's for, it's okay at this point that you changed your mind. Now you're open and ready to go to the other thing, right, that you want to do now. Okay. So this is all also happens during retrograde seasons, especially with Mars retrograde, because Mars is our will. Mars is our action. Mars is like, what are we doing about it? The doing part of the thing. So whatever you were doing before, you're not doing anymore. You've course corrected. You're going another way. You're doing something else. But this is a blessing in disguise with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is just giving you breadcrumbs that you can just take and follow its lead. All right. The Wheel of Fortune is the universe saying, giving you an opportunity or giving you a change of heart or showing you something for your own good so you can course correct and go another way. Right. So that's happening in the next week or two from the time that you listen to this reading. All right, a Page of Cups next to a Page of Cups. Would you look at that? For some of you, even though this is the same card, it's two different decks. One is female, one is male energy, whether that's gender or not. I'm not referring to gender, I'm referring to the energy. So you may be meeting someone at your level soon. Okay, in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Two people share the same affection, the same admiration. Two people are coming from the same heart space and have an emotional connection to something, whether that's having an emotional connection to one another or something that they're working on. They both love this thing equally. You have a Queen of Pentacles, male or female. Six of Wands. There's a lot of people, in a way, coming through. But this one is more of the Capricorn, right? Because of the Earth. You're holding on to something. You're looking at something. I always get with the Queen of Pentacles, for me personally, it's something about a message coming through in the phone. So that's like beside the big picture of the Queen of Pentacles. When I get this, there's something coming through, like a message or something. You're reading something. And there's an accomplishment. Here's the celebration with the celebration card of the Six of Wands. This Queen of Pentacles is happy with the emotional feelings, the emotional support, the emotional effort that they are putting into something or that someone's putting into them. They feel accomplished. They feel like, yes, I can definitely do this. This card, geez Louise, Seven of Swords coming through for some of the signs lately. You may be coming up against a person or situation that you know is fake. Their motive is fake. Okay, what it looks like, it's not what this thing is not what it seems. There's an underlining goal here with this other person. And you may feel like I'm feeling like there's accomplishment, like you either won at their game or at a game, or you beat them to their own, what is that phrase? Beat them to the punch, or like they had this strategy that they were working on, that they were doing. You picked up on it and you got there first, or you called them out, or like you figured it out. You figured out that they were all along either lying or leading you on. Okay? You figured out that all along they were leading you on. That's what it is here. I'll get clarifiers on that in just a second. The next 3 to 4 weeks, you have the Eight of Cups, the Chariot, the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're moving on for sure. There's no doubt about it. And I know that you are, there's a part of you, there's a side of you that's excited about that. And you're finding your sweet spot, as we spoke about in the beginning. And you're wanting to be around people who make you feel good. But that's not without some sort of healing, right? That's not without some sort of pain, loss. I'm feeling some embarrassment going on here as well. And that's okay. I mean, people, I don't know, like people are people, you know, and if you are not careful, if you don't know them very well, or I feel very strongly like you didn't see this coming. You didn't think that this was a thing. Like sometimes we can see when someone is bullshitting us, right? Like, but you didn't see that. And that's okay. Don't get me wrong, you know. And this could be even you that is like trying to get out of something because you were course correcting as well. But eventually you saw it. Eventually you figured it out. And you're just like, okay, well, oh well. Again, right? Like, what's next? That's what I was picking up on in the beginning. What's next? What's coming? Where am I going next? What am I doing next? Who am I meeting next? You know? That's what the end of this 30-day period is like. There's a path that you've chosen to take. You're going down that path now. It may feel just a little lackluster, all right? It may feel, of course, let down. It may feel a little boring. But at least you know it's for your own good. At least you know that you're not dealing with this BS anymore. And it's like you'd rather have your dignity. You'd rather have your self-respect. You'd rather have authenticity in your life than be dealing with that, right? Even if that means feeling a little sluggish or bored or whatever. What's the Seven of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups? I'm getting clarifiers now. Ace of Cups, reevaluating your feeling. That's what I said. Like, you don't feel the same way about the thing anymore. You just don't feel like doing it anymore. Three of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. This is also talking about, there's a Queen of Wands. This is also talking about how you love. Okay, so if you're having some conversations around that subject, about that subject or something like that, it's like evaluating with the Seven of Pentacles, how you feel about a person or how you feel about being in a relationship, how you feel about your relationship status. You know, if you've been single for a long time, like, what do you want to feel, right? Evaluating your life. Are you ready for a relationship? Are you ready to meet somebody? Do you feel like you're good to get out there and mingle? Or, you know, if you are talking to somebody, evaluating how you feel about them, right? So there's a lot of just this like analyzing, observing, judging and criticizing, but not in a super negative way. It's just like to yourself, right? Like what this person brings to the table, how they make you feel. Are you attracted to them? You know, can you see yourself with them? Do they make you laugh? Do they make you happy? Do they take energy from you? Do they drain you? Do they bring negativity? You know, like you're just evaluating all of that here with the beginning or the next week or two. Queen of Wands, clarifying the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. This is an explosion with the Knight of Wands. Wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. It's happening there. This is the person that's in your environment coming on really strong. Someone's super excited to give you some sort of opportunity. Someone's coming with some good news even. It's going to seem like that in that moment. And it's just like, do I want to do that? I don't know how I feel about it. Again, like for a Capricorn to be in this phase, how do I feel about it? It could be like a little unnerving or unfamiliar, right? Because you and your feelings are not the best of friends, right? Like you'd rather do the practical thing. You'd rather do the smart thing. You'd rather do the thing that's not going to make you look stupid, you know? And if you are emotional and you follow your feelings, you are very much aware and probably have experienced where if you follow your emotions, then, you know, you can put yourself in some really stupid situations, right? So I don't know, like it just feels like that. Like there's like a push and pull of like, okay, this could be fun, this could be great or whatever, but I don't know how I feel about it. And I don't want to be made like a fool, you know? And then with the Seven of Swords so close by, I feel like there's a hunch or something like that you have about this situation. The Knight of Wands is not the most stable person. The Knight of Wands, if this is a person mixed with the Queen of Wands, is like, I want you right now, right here, but I can't promise you that I want you right now, right here tomorrow. You know, like they go with what they feel in the moment. And I just feel like there's a lot of demands here, but at the same time, the Wheel of Fortune is underneath this. So it's coming across as a gift, as an opportunity in some way. So I don't know how this means or what this looks like or what this is for you, but you've been waiting for this moment. This could be your energy as well, but you've been waiting for this moment, for this person or this situation to come through like this and be like, okay, right now, let's do this right now. I was going to clarify that one. I don't know why I threw it here. One more. Somebody wants commitment. Well, I guess there was a reason why I did that. Like, this is not going to make you feel good, them coming off this way. It's an opportunity to do something right now that feels passionate, intense, fiery, magnetic, you know, highly attractive, highly sexual, lots of energy, maybe a little aggressive, very confident, maybe a little arrogant. So I don't know, like whatever this means to you, but it hurts. It's like sometimes, that's just another example here. Like if you're a single woman and you come across this type of man, right? Like you're heterosexual and you like the opposite sex, and you come across a man that's so powerful, has a huge presence, you know, and even vice versa, like a man that comes across a woman like this too, very like attractive, very sexy, like, you know, very seductive, things like that. It's like you want them, but you know you can't have them, right? Or like there's something that's intangible about it that's probably hurting here. Or this opportunity of passion is leading to pain because it's not commitment. And something happens here in the next after this moment where it's like, can there be commitment? Somebody wants commitment here with the Hierophant. Somebody wants someone to settle down with them. There it is, right? You don't want to be made a fool. Like, this is so on point. And not to say that the Fool card means that, but it's not like if I say you don't want to be made a fool in every single reading I do. For some reason, it's coming through like that for you. And then the Fool comes out. But either way, you don't want, like somebody here wants commitment, and a new start with the Page of Cups with a Queen of Wands, to come together and have a relationship or have a commitment or have a partnership in some way. If this is not about love, then you place this situation how it seems right for you. But there's definitely a need or a want for a fresh start here. All right, let's get to what this Six of Wands and Seven of Swords is about. It's like, take a leap of faith, right? Like, just do the thing, or why not? Or there's like this weird combination of serious commitment with like child innocent, I'm getting frivolous or spontaneous action without thinking of consequence. You know, it's like, let's do this thing because it feels fun and it feels good in the moment. Even though the thing that you're doing is so freaking serious, right? Like, does that make sense? And the Three of Swords, I don't know how this is playing a part. There's pain and hurt here somehow. There's loss at the same time. So somebody has to lose something in order to gain something, it feels like. Six of Wands, Seven of Swords, Six of Wands, Seven of Swords. They're doing this for a reason, Capricorn. Don't be made a fool, okay? And the Capricorns that I know are not fucking stupid. So I don't know if this is like someone else in your life that you are watching or something like that. Like somehow you're involved or whatever. But I'm feeling like somebody has to lose something to gain something. This thing that is so intense and in the moment and passionate and like, yes, 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 is super serious, right? Like there's commitment here. But all along, there's an underlining motive. Oh my God. I can't. Seven of Swords to clarify the Seven of Swords. This is not good. Please, please rethink this whole situation. The Hermit. One more, please. The Hanged Man. Capricorn, what's happening? What is happening? I don't like it. This person is keeping something super tight-lipped to themselves. For some of you, there may be like magic intention work going on, all right, to like reel you in and keep you, like hold you. Yes, you're overcoming this thing. Or it could be the fact that this other person feels like they've accomplished, right? Because the commitment comes here and they're like, yes, I got them. You know, I have them right where I want them. Again, the sweet spot. This is what they like to hear. I got them. Like I figured them out. I know how to speak to them to get my way. I know how to maneuver things or what to do or whatever in order for them to do what I want them to do or for them to believe me or something like that. A mischievous wizard, a mischievous hermit. That's odd. Why would a hermit have such yucky energy? I'm getting strongly that there is something here like either proving something to themselves or they have to prove something to you or someone, or there's like a little hint of revenge. And I'm feeling that the revenge is like long ago, like it's far away. The thread from the present when this is happening to the moment that they felt slighted or betrayed was like a long time ago. Okay, so somehow, some way, it's like they're getting you back, and this could be you to someone for something that happened a long time ago. And you probably have like forgot about it, don't even know about it. Maybe you thought that that situation was squashed and y'all were good. But it feels very much like that. Like they've been waiting for this moment. And I also feel that they course corrected themselves. They were not intending to do this initially. This was not part of their plan. Something happened that switched their path. And now they had to figure out a new plan, which is exactly what I'm saying with the Santa Muerte deck. Let me read it to you real quick. So celebration is in close contact with the memory card, and it incites us to celebrate life and the deserved results we obtain, which belong to us as much as they belong to those who came before us. Take action while constantly bearing the past in mind without being afraid of having to change your ideas, even drastically. We must always have the courage to renew our ideas while maintaining the principles that have guided us and that were passed on to us by our ancestors. So what stood out to me here was we must always have the courage to renew our idea, right? Like take the action while bearing in mind that there will be change. And so it feels like there's a lot of changing involved in the plan. And not only for you, unless this is you, but for them as well. I feel strongly that they were not intending on changing they were not intending on going this route. Something happened and now they're like, ooh, like there's an opening, or ooh, there's an opportunity, or ooh, I can get my way with them, or I figured them out. I know what, like I said, I know what to tell them. I know how to act around them for them to do what I want. What is the Eight of Cups or the Chariot? Ace of Coins. This is an opportunity. the Magician. For some of you, you're going to go along with it. The King of Cups. Some of you you're going to go along with it. Like, it's just, this is your new path. This is where you're going now. The opportunity to be with this Magician. This is what you're cultivating. Maybe you were also trying to get them as well. And then something happened to where now it's like they're all about it. Yeah. A path going toward the thing you want. An opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles. Creating this, manifesting this, bringing this to life, cultivating it. Because you think that you love, because you think that there is connection here. 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Let's close this out. Six of Pentacles. The Empress, beautiful. Five of Swords, you're not going to like it. All right. That's why the 4 of Cups. You're going to go do this thing with them, whatever. Somebody's going to feel accomplished, maybe even you. But it's this thing of like, ugh, this is not it. This is not how I want to feel. I don't like it. Forget it. The 5 of Swords. You're dealing with something or a situation somehow, some way, whether it's love or not. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, I'm telling you now, you're dealing with something that is not good. It's not for your highest self. It's not made of love. It's not genuine. It's not authentic. Whatever this is, okay, you have to know that. Like, this is a strong, strong warning. And this person may be out for what you have, whether that's money, a home, a job, a car, like for you to take care of them or, I don't know, do something for them, whatever. It's like, give me, give me, give me. But with the 5 of Swords, there's a lot of selfishness involved here, that there's no equilibrium. There's no balance. There's no give and take. I am strongly, strongly warning you against this. Advising you against this. If you need a personal reading, my email is in the description of the video. Just reach out to me. The readings are just like this. They take about an hour or so. We have good conversation. They're $50, which is a pretty good price for this quality of read. All right, what else? Good takeaway message for the Capricorn, please. This is the Witching Hour Oracle. What does the universe have to say to the Capricorn? What's a good takeaway message for the Capricorn? Whoa. Two. Heartache. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let loose. Flying ointment, let loose. Well, to free yourself, this witchy oracle is telling you to make an ointment of some sort. 29 broken branch. I mean, this is making me feel like if you go and do this spontaneous thing and, you know, let loose, it's going to bring you heartache. Look at the contrast and the difference between these cards. You know, what seems fun, what seems exciting, what seems passionate here with this queen, male or female, is only going to bring this energy. All right. I'm so sorry, but I hope that you take it seriously, and I hope that you really evaluate your people in your life and the situations that you put yourself in, and especially in the next 30 days. Thank you so much for your time and energy. As always, check out your moon sign, your water sign. Sorry, some of you may be a water sign. Check out your moon sign, your partner sign, your rising sign. Like the video if you got anything out of it. I'd really, really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. We'll see you on the next one, okay?